Gremlin? Cedric was a gremlin? Sophie asked the Cedric. Like Griselda Gremlin? Wait, you knew? Cedric said, wide-eyed. That Cedric was Aunt Griselda's son? Sophie's heart trembled. Griselda Gremlin, steward to King Arthur and King Tetris of Camelot. That's Griselda Gremlin. She was Cedric's mother. Oh, so you didn't know, Cedric exclaimed. Caleb and I had no idea either. Mother only told us after Cedric died. She thought it would make us feel less sad about his death if we knew he wasn't our real brother. Only made it worse, really. No idea why Aunt Griselda didn't raise him herself. But Caleb and I were lucky she didn't. Cedric was a real brother to us. We loved him so much. Her throat quivered. How do you know my aunt? Haven't heard from her in months. Sophie didn't answer. She was watching the woman hustling towards her, with tanned skin and sunken cheeks. Arthur. Waffle. Sadder. Gremlin. Sophie lost her breath. She knew where Excalibur was. She knew how Tetris could win. Cedric, who's that? Has Mistress Gremlin called out, shooting her eyes from the sun. I told you not to talk to strangers. Cedric turned to her guests. Didn't you say you were... But Sophie was already running. Away from the house. Away from Frostwood. She surged past the farms where she had left her students into the forest, tracing north towards Gillikin, where she could catch a ferry flight to Athelon. She stopped the coat. Emilio, she gasped. The dark-skirt boy sat on the rock, all alone, in the middle of the woods. Been looking for you, Dean Ravenna, he said. Me and some friends. Go back to school, Sophie panted. I'll be there soon. Emilio whistled with his fingers. Through the columns of trees, shadows appeared, sifting into dappled light. Lion crests gleamed on their chests. Friends of King Ryan, actually, said Emilio. They wanted to meet you after I wrote them about you. Emilio stared at Sophie down as Camelot soldiers surrounded her. You know, since you're his cousin. Tetris, asked the lady. Tetris didn't love teenage Merlin. After trekking 2 miles through snow, it had been time for another dose of the wizard's aging potion. The span from 12 to 13 condensed into a single drop. And 13-year-old Merlin was so impressed and grandiose as 80-year-old Merlin, but also a moody, persistent know-it-all, despite seeming to know nothing that could be of use. Where are we going, Merlin? The Lady of the Lake already saw us, said Agatha. Clearly, she doesn't want to talk to us, let alone help. And she's the only one who can let us out of this place, Tetris added, using his hands and boots to turn more swords to dust like a game of footy. We're trapped here, Merlin. Glad it was the witches who rescued me. You two will have given up the first gust of wind. Merlin replied, tossing pink lightning and clear winged blades just as Tetris reached for another one. I'm hungry again, grumbled the wizard boy. No wonder Hansel and Gretel's parents couldn't keep food on the table. The kids probably ate it all, just like they did that witch's house. Hat, make me something with cheese. This is ridiculous, Merlin. You have to know where that hide Excalibur. It was you who helped the Orchestra leave clues for the first test. Tetris said, lights fading over the sword fields. We saw your white stars in the living library. You gave Cedar the stars magic. Because Professor Cedar asked me for it. Merlin snipped, munching on cheese-fried popcorn out of his hand. The boy's scrawny frame snug in his purple suit. Tetris waited for him to elaborate, but instead, Merlin paused as a sword in the snow. The princess has whirled hopefully, only to see the wizard pulling at his face in the blaze reflection. Wow, your skin is so elastic. And Professor Cedar didn't tell you what he wanted your magic for? Agatha said, exasperated. Yes, he told me every detail of Arthur's tournament, and I just enjoyed the deadly consequences of not giving them to you. Merlin huffed with a loud burp. Like I said, Arthur kept his second will hidden from me, for good reason. If he had told me about the tournament to find his sire, I would have asked why he doubled who his sire was in the first place. Clearly, Arthur has secrets to keep. Secrets that Swaffle and Evelyn Cedar took advantage of. What's about helping King Arthur see the future? Agatha prodded. He will said, the future I have seen has many possibilities. If I could see the future, do you think I would be here, that case younger than I'm supposed to be, battling my own hormones and your fruitless questions, instead of basking on the beaches of Sasama? Because that's where I'd like to spend my future. Merlin shoved his head back on. Once the work is done. When is that? Tetris asked. With you, the work is never done, snapped the wizard child. That puts an end to Tetris' questions. They waded into an oak glen between more snow-buried swamps, past the twin graves of Tetris' father and Tetris' knights, to the old witch fish pond.